Hey everyone, so this video is a nail art tutorial on this look here, which was requested by a lot of my subscribers. You may have seen a picture of this on Instagram. Now this look I've had on my nails for the last couple of weeks. As you can see, it's a little worse for wear. I also need to get some infills. But what I'm going to do is show you on some false nails how to achieve this look. So if you are interested, please keep watching. So to achieve this look, you just need the products that are in front of me here. First is some tape or sticky tape or painter's tape. In this case I use painter's tape. I just prefer it for nail art. It doesn't stick to my nails as much. Then your base colour. I've chosen a black because I think the contrast between the metallic shimmery colours and the creamy black base looks really nice. This one is Sally Hansen Extreme Wear in Blackout. Then the metallic shimmery colours I've chosen are all from Orly. The first one is Shine, and it's this really shimmery platinum silver colour. The next one I really like, and it's Rage by Orly as well. It's a nice rose gold tone. And the last one is Sweet Peacock, which is the Foil Effects nail polish, and it's a lovely teal. It's a rich teal shade. Then you use the top coat of your choice. I use Out the Door. I just prefer this top coat. It's a quick dry top coat. Then a dotting tool. You can make your own dotting tool by using something as simple as just a bobby pin that you pull open, and the little dot on the end just down here you use as your dotting tool. You can also use just an orange wood stick, a cuticle pusher. You could use pretty much anything that has a circular kind of tip to it, or if you have a dotting tool, you can use a dotting tool. And the last thing are some scissors just to cut up the tape. So I thought I'd share with you where I got my inspiration from. In this case, I drew my inspiration from a pendant that I bought from eBay. It's a dichroic pendant that I bought years ago. But I liked the way that it had the diagonal lines across the black background, and the metallic shades and the dots in particular contrast against that really nicely. Even though I haven't used exactly the same colours, I saw a picture on Pinterest, which I will link below, which also gave me some ideas on how I could almost replicate a similar look, or inspired by kind of look. I will try to do something that's a little bit similar to this. I'm just trying to work out how to do it. But I really like this pendant and the colours, and hopefully I can try to recreate something a little bit similar. But essentially this is where I got my inspiration from. So step one is to paint on your base colour. Of course, apply a base coat if you like, and then apply the base colour. And this colour is just Sally Hansen Extreme Wear in Blackout. Apply 2 coats of that to the nail until it's nice and opaque, and wait for that to dry. The next step is to cut a length of tape, and then grab your scissors and cut some diagonal lines out. So just start from wherever and cut a few strips. And then you'll end up with some diagonal lines. So you need 2 strips per nail, and then you stick them on the nail in the desired pattern. So I alternated between each nail, going from the bottom left to the top right, and the bottom right to the top left, bottom left, top right, bottom right, top left, and so on and so forth. So that way the direction of the lines changed on each nail. You could do all of your nails the same, you could switch it up, you could even do vertical lines if you wanted to. I just preferred this look. So you want to line it up and make sure that you press it down on the nail, like so. And then press the second one down as well. And that way what this is going to do is give you a diagonal strip across the center of the nail. So it's thinner at this end and gets thicker at this end. So once you've applied the tape to the nail, you then want to get your colours of choice. You can use as many colours, even just one colour if you wanted to, and apply a few dollops of the colour on a piece of acrylic or another piece of paper, even cardboard, just somewhere that you don't mind if it gets a little bit messy, because you will be applying a couple of drops of nail polish to it, so even just a piece of paper. Then get your dotting tool of choice, so either your orange wood stick, your bobby pin, your dotting tool, whatever you've got, and get the colours. Just choose the colours randomly and do small dots and big dots, whatever you feel like. So I'm just going to start with the silver and apply some smaller dots, and then maybe half a big dot here, a bigger dot there, a couple more small dots just around there, just like that. Then get the second colour and just basically do the same thing. So a couple of bigger dots and some smaller dots, and do some really tiny little dots as well. There's no real pattern to follow, just fill in the gaps wherever you think it needs a little bit more of a certain colour. And at the end, if you find that there's too many gaps, you can always go back in and do some more dots with the different colours. But once you're finished, it'll look something like this. So you've got a few half dots on the edge, but that's okay, because when you peel back the tape, it'll be a crisp line between the black and the dots. And wait for that to dry. So once the dots are dry, you then want to peel back the tape. So just pull it off. And then once the tape's off, just apply a top coat. And so once the top coat's applied, you're done. So that's the finished look there. It was really, really easy to do, and you could do it with any variety of colours. You could change the line, so instead of being a diagonal line, it's a vertical line, or a couple of horizontal lines across the nail, and just mix it up. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and like always, if you've got any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. See you next time.